Welcome back. Last week, we talked about goal setting. This week's focus is overcoming physical activity barriers. Let's face it, things will get in the way of your physical activity goals. These obstacles can make it hard to live an active lifestyle. This week, we'll review 10 of the most common physical activity barriers and discuss ways that you can beat them. First up is barrier number 1. I don't have the time. Women often say they lack time to do physical activity because of family or work responsibilities. How you can beat this barrier. Set aside times during your day for 10 to 15 minutes of moderate intensity walking. If you do this a few times a day, you'll be surprised at how quickly this activity will add up. Barrier number 2, no motivation. Some women say they lack motivation or feel too lazy to be active. If this is you, chances are you haven't found an activity that you enjoy. Try different activities and find the ones you like. Barrier number 3, I'm too tired. Our busy lives can sometimes make us too tired to do physical activity. To beat this barrier, change your way of thinking. The more active you are, the more energy you will have. After a few weeks of being active, you'll notice a huge difference in your energy and how good you feel at the end of the day. Barrier number 4, I don't know how. Women who mention this barrier often think they need to do complicated exercises or be a member of a gym to be active, but this isn't true. There are other types of activity that don't require going to the gym. To beat this barrier, review the information given in weeks 1 through 3. If you still feel unsure, ask your Smart Walk coach or post your questions on the discussion boards to ask other participants for tips. Barrier number 5, I like the shape of my body. I don't want to change it. Some women worry that being active will change their body's shape. Specific concerns include unwanted weight loss, loss of body curves, and too much muscle mass or tone. But here's the reality. Doing 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity each week will result in very little or no change to your body shape. Although this program alone will not have a big effect on the shape of your body, it will greatly improve your health and lower your risk for chronic diseases. On the flip side, if you are someone who wants to lose a few pounds, eating a healthy diet, which we will discuss later in the study, can help you lose weight. Barrier number 6, it costs too much. Many women think the only way they can do physical activity or exercise is to join a gym, which costs money. However, there are many aerobic activities you can do that do not need a gym membership. Some examples are walking, bicycling, and at-home exercise videos. Barrier number 7, lack of places to be active. Many women live or work in areas that don't have parks, sidewalks, or rec centers for them to be active in. The solution? Be active in your home. Exercise along with an aerobics or dance video. If you have kids, ask their school. They may have a program for parents. There may also be places near you that you don't know about. Ask around. Barrier number 8, physical activity is selfish. Some women think taking time for physical activity is selfish. Some also say they feel guilty for taking time away from their family to be physically active. So how do you beat this barrier? Think about it differently. Being active will give you more energy, make you stronger, and lower your risk for many diseases. Physical activity can also help you take care of loved ones with more energy and for longer periods of time as you age. Instead of thinking physical activity as selfish, think about it as doing something good for you and your family. Barrier number 9, I don't want to do it alone. Many women say they would be more active if they had a partner to exercise with or someone to hold them accountable. To overcome this barrier, ask a family member, a friend, or a coworker to be active with you. I also encourage you to connect with other members of the study through the discussion boards to set up times to walk together. Physical activity can be more fun when done with others. Barrier number 10. It's too hot outside. The Arizona heat is a common barrier to outdoor physical activities. To overcome this barrier, be flexible and find activities you can do indoors or at times of the day when the temperature is cooler. At-home exercise videos and group exercise classes at gyms or studios are great options. Shopping malls are also a great place to walk during the summer months. Now, I know physical activity barriers can seem tough to beat, but ask yourself, are the barriers you experience actual barriers or just excuses not to be active? Barriers are easier to overcome when you decide to be committed to your goals. Share your experiences, challenges, and successes with the other study members on the discussion boards. If you have barriers you can't seem to overcome, ask your coach and other study members for their help. We are all here to inspire each other. The text in this module provides quotes from other Black women in the Phoenix area, explaining why they want to be physically active. We've also uploaded another short video for this week with women discussing why they are physically active. See if you can relate to some of these women. Next week, we'll continue our discussion on overcoming barriers to physical activity and focus on barriers unique to Black women, including racism, discrimination, and hair care concerns. Until then, stay inspired and be active.